Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Commissioner, for joining us today. I know you look forward to this every year, right?
I do.
Okay, good, good. As you know, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which was passed in 2017, is set to expire at the end of 2025. With small businesses making up 99.4% of Alabama's businesses, and as a former business owner myself, what impact will this have to my constituents, small businesses?
The expiration of the TCJA, is that your
Correct.
question? I have not done a kind of an economic assessment of the TCJA. That falls more with the Treasury Department. In terms of whether the expiration of the TCJA leads to administrative implications for small businesses, I'll have to assess that and get back to you.
So you're saying you don't know that if it's going to raise small businesses' taxes or not? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not prepared to provide an analysis of that. That is something that if I was to provide an analysis of it, I would have to do it in concert, in consultation with the Treasury Department, and I have not run that analysis.
Well, keep in mind this administration is quote-unquote focused on not raising taxes on anyone making less than $400,000.
That is my
And
understanding.
I'll promise you, out of this 99.4%, there's probably 90% of that is under 400,000 range. It's going to raise taxes. And I think we both review that as a tax increase. Does the IRS have any plans on, provided this 2025 date expires and we have done nothing, does the IRS have a plan to educate and give guidance to these small businesses across the country? Has that already got put into place?
As I said, based on this question, I will go back and make sure that we understand what implications, not from a tax rate standpoint, that's more for Treasury, and I'm happy to work with Treasury and get an answer to your question there. But in terms of the day-to-day interactions that a small business might have with the IRS and filing their taxes and paying an estimated payment and getting a refund, to the extent the expiration of TCJA has an impact on that, I'm asking for your indulgence to go back and review that and then report back to you. Clearly, if there's an impact on small businesses that's material from an administrative standpoint, I want to be on top of that and I want to be supportive.
All due respect, sir, I've sat through many of these meetings and told that I would get the response back and never get a response.
I'll get you your response.
I would appreciate
I'll be different.
that. Well, I like that. I like being